All right, all right. I had to come back here. I was getting a bad signal on my test for my simultaneous broadcast, and I want to make sure that I address the problem and maybe got the problem solved. It looked like we might have gotten the problem solved, so I'm going to check that out and see if that's the case. Yeah, it looked like we might. Okay, so I'm not going to say all that I said in my last video, but I had to delete that video. But anyway, don't let your dreams die before you do. Don't let nobody discourage you. Don't let nobody devalue you. Don't let nobody interrupt you. One of the things that I shared was something biblical. Peter could walk on water till he took his focus off of Jesus. So it's the same thing. You can lose your focus and not focus on your dream or not focus on what it is you're trying to do. And when you, as soon as you do, and listen to that negative voice or that discouraging voice or that toxicity, then you're going to take your focus off the prize. And most likely, it's not going to happen. But anyway, we've been sharing a lot of tutorials with you throughout the week. So instead of going over all that again, just go over to Testng Express. It's on youtube.com. Type in Testng Express. That's one of our channels. You can see those tutorials over there. We're not going to show you all those thumbnails again. We showed you how to make custom thumbnails so the algorithms can find your tape. We also discussed some other things with you that's going on. We discussed faceless videos. I told you about my 3 channels. I told you about the fact that I have other channels, but they're called faceless videos. So faceless videos is when people don't like to be on camera. The faceless videos are also when you want to be anonymous. And you may have a niche that you want to put out there. It may be spiritual. It may be about art. It may be about video. So you want to put it out there. You want to use some like 11 Labs to pick a voice or the clone voice or the creative voice. Or you can read with emotion and inflections. You may want to do a story or a podcast for kids or something. Read some children books. So all these things are possible, and we share those things with you in our tutorials. But right now I want to test and see if my video will play in these simulcast channels, and then I'm going to get back to a little conversation, and then I'm going to go see how this came out. So let me pop my video in and get it rolling. Dan Land Pro here, welcome. Here we are with another tutorial, another Adobe Express tutorial. This time we're going to show you how to drop a background off a video, but not only drop a background off a video, we're going to show you a cool way to drop the background and put some text behind your video. So let's get started. So here we are in Adobe Express. I'm going to go to video. I'm going to get me a new video. We're going to go down here to video and just hit right here, browse template. I'm going to go down here and find me a nice little video I can drop the background off of. Let's do this one right here. So now if you try to copy and paste, it probably won't work. So what we're going to do is go here. We're going to duplicate our video. And as you see, I got 2 videos here. So I'm going to click on this top layer. And you can see over here in your layers to the right, there's 2 videos. So this one I want to hit over here to the left where you see the remove background. Click that. So now we got the background removed. So what I'm going to do now is just take this text that we have here and I'm going to move it behind my photo. I'm going to enlarge it so you can see it. Let's get this one here. And now you'll see when I play it, it's going to come up behind your talent. So let's go back. Okay, as you see, that's pretty easy. So we did that with regular video. We did that with stills. That tutorials over on Testng Express. So we have so many tutorials and different things that we share with you. Let me try one more thing before we go away. And that is to show you how we can do that also with actual video, to show you how we took actual video and moved that particular background off. Drop in the background. So we're going to take this, we're going to duplicate this video. So you go here, duplicate your video. So now you see 2 videos. And we're going to drop the background off of here, going to the left. Okay, so as you see, we dropped the background off of that, and you want to make sure they stay lined up. So it's so many things you can do. So Now, when we hit play, you see it's pretty much the same video. And I want to keep that lined up. Now, the thing here is I want to put some text or whatever I want behind this particular couple. So we're just going to use something simple and quick. So I want to use this whole thing right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my video. And I'm going to pull this right behind my video. And I'm just going to enlarge it like so. And now, when I play my video, you're going to see the action behind the video. So that is how you easily put something behind your video so your video is playing. All right. Pretty cool, huh? Anyway, that's how we do things. We show you things in Adobe Express. We show you different stuff on tech desktop. We show you stuff on mobile. And we show you stuff so you can see all these tricks of the trade that I've learned over the years. And I just want to share them. Like I said, I never wanted my dream to die before I did. And that was one of my dreams, to be able to share this knowledge with whoever wants to gravitate or embrace it, or regardless of what channels I put it on or what platforms I put it on. So it's so much. So like I was trying to say in my last video before it started glitching out on me, is that I've always tried to put myself in a position where people couldn't devalue me or people couldn't discourage me from studying, or as I said, from a biblical turn point, study and show yourself approved. Although that applies to the Bible, it also applies to other principles that regardless of where you utilize those principles, those are promises. So they're going to work. So whatever it is that you study, you're pretty much probably going to succeed or achieve at it if you keep your focus, if you don't take your focus off the prize. So we run into obstacles, we run into turmoil, we run into adversity. Life is sometimes difficult, and sometimes it can knock us off our square, as we used to say. But the objective is to keep that focus. Try to stay on your square as best as possible and continue to study and show yourself approved. And whatever it is that you study, music, art, video, whatever it is, you're going to excel at it. And to the point where when a person is sitting before you trying to devalue you or trying to sell you for cheap, you're going to have the divine confidence, and you're going to have the confidence in your gifts to be able to look that person in the eye and tell them, you must be out of your mind if you think that your opinion of me is greater than God's opinion or the principles by which God has blessed me to live. So make yourself useful. And that is my attitude when I walk in a room, for the simple fact that a mentor once told me, you have to be where you're not disposable, as they say, where a company or a group cannot do without you if you put in a certain position. So whereas I do video and I do content creation and I do graphics, there's so many things that I've studied over the years that I know when a person tried to devalue me, then whatever you replace me with is going to disappoint you or disgust you unless they're on that level. And if they're on that level, that divine level, then that's meant for them to have anyway. That's their blessing. But make yourself where a person, yeah, you'll get a videographer, but can they content create? You'll get a content creator, but can they make social media? Can they manage social media? You'll get a social media manager, but can they do graphics? Can they edit? Can they, I mean, it's so many things. Can they go down to be as simple as I used to carry a person's bags just so I could learn video? Can they be a grip? Can they go from being a grip to an actual producer or content creator? So can you cover all those jobs? And if you can't cover all those jobs, then have at it. Go for it. I wish you well. You got my blessings, because it's not about competing with people for the things that you're trying to do. What's your dream, and are you focused on that dream? Because your dream is not the same as that other person's dream. Maybe their dream is just to be an editor. Maybe their dream is to be a social media manager. Maybe their dream is to be a videographer. That wasn't my dream. My dream was to be all the things that I chose to be. And it doesn't mean that they're general, they're specific. things that I want to learn in order to keep excelling at this, even at my age. So I just suggest and encourage and inspire people like mentors of mine inspired and encouraged me. Learn all that you can learn, study and show yourself approved, and be good at whatever it is that you want to do. Your dream won't die before you do. Hey, I'm living my dreams regardless of the things or the adversity that I face in life. And when I lay down or when I kneel down and thank God for all the things that I've had to experience in life, then I know that those dreams are being fulfilled and they won't die before I do. Hey, I suggest you do the same. If not, hey, pray. Pray and focus. Till next time, my name is Dan Land Pro. Don't forget, youtube.com, Steppers Express, Dan Land Pro, or Webmaster Dan. Make sure you hit that subscribe and like button, especially at Steppers Express, because we steady building that channel because we want to just show how you build a channel and load it up with content and watch your subscribers and your watch time grow until you succeed at that channel as far as the analytics that you're trying to reach. Hey, till next time, look like everything here worked out pretty fine. I don't see no glitches in my video clicking and flickering on like one of them old strobe lights. And I'll see y'all next time. It's always a pleasure. Peace.